Hey, how's it going out there? It's Surfer back with another vid on a Friday, and of all days, it's the April Fools, man. So hopefully, there's not too many people getting tricked out there, and if they are, hopefully, it's all in good taste. um, yeah, I don't know. I guess I could say April Fools too with this video. It's because it's been a while. The last vid I did was promote my brother's channel, which was fantastic and for me, and I think for him, I think he's enjoying it, enjoying making vids. He's just starting out. I'll try to leave a link below to my brother's channel. It's called Tat, T-A-T Comics. I'll try to leave a link below. And I've been doing links lately, but it seems like they're kind of hit and miss. When I copy a link and paste a link, it's like it doesn't really necessarily, I don't know. So I'll still leave a link below, and then, give him that's a shout out for Tat Comics. He's been doing pretty good, man. He's been putting up quite a few vids, and I really want to thank everyone for going over there, checking his channel out, leaving him comments, and subbing him, because his subs are pretty good. I think he's about, last time I looked, he was at 40. So really, really stoked for him, and I know he's enjoying this and talking with folks about books and stuff that, a lot of us just don't get in our area. We don't, our friends have moved far away, so it's tough to talk comic books with folks, that don't live close by. So this is a good way to do it. And also, I want to throw out some other mentions out there. There's a lot of great new YouTubers coming up and about with their channels. One name I'll throw out there is Comicbookjunkie. That guy seems to have some really nice stuff. He's got the X-Men and I think he had some Steranko stuff too. But well, yeah, that's in the X-Men, obviously, the Steranko artwork. But yeah, Comicbookjunkie, and then not to take anything away from Don, the Comicbookjunkie. Don just posted up a vid. Hopefully he was just kidding. Hopefully it's April Fool's to all of us, but he said it was his last vid. So if it is, hey, he'll be missed, in my opinion. He's a great guy with a great channel. We've lost, it seems like, some folks, and I understand, we lose the interest to make vids. I've been kind of in and out with vids, been busy, so it's like, I'll get to it when I can. And it's really, you don't want to, I don't want to feel forced into making a vid necessarily. You want to do it and just have it be natural and fun. Really, it's all about fun. So, and you do it because you got excited about your comic books or whatnot. So, all right, that's enough of that. I guess should that be enough of that speech? But yeah, a few other honorable mentions I'll give out there is comic book Aesthete. He went on to bigger and better things in his personal life. But such a great YouTuber, such a great guy. I believe his channel's still out there. He's got a lot of great hauls, a lot of great content. Is Comic Book Aesthete. And so with that, I'll also mention that I had that convention a while back, a few weeks back with my brother, and then when we came back, I started making his channel, making his vids. That I bumped into Comic Book Aesthete at the convention. And I mean, such a great guy. It was awesome to see him for, like, even if it was just a hot minute, just to see him and say, hey, what's up? How's it going? It was so cool. And, who knows? Maybe one day he might be back to making vids. But until then, wish him all the best, him and his family and everything. So, I know he'll do just fine. I'm sure he'll be fantastic. That guy. So, another YouTuber, and I get it. I've only been on for a little over a year, but after a while you start to think about it. It's like you only want to make vids if they're fun and whatnot. But a lot of these guys have been on YouTube for much longer, and some even shorter. But and maybe they've kind of picked up and gone, or you haven't seen vids from these folks in a while. And all I can do is wish them all well. Hope all is well with them. Because when people don't make vids, I guess you may get a little concerned. It's like, hope everything's good with those folks. But yeah, Howlermouse, I think he's another great YouTuber, and he decided to sign off for a while, but he's been doing it for quite some time, and he's had a lot going on and everything. So, but another great YouTuber, great content is Howlermouse. Let's see, I do know Nsideufo. I mean, there's a guy from we haven't heard from him in a while, and I mean, such a great guy, such a great channel, Nsideufo. Really brings it with his videos, really entertaining, and his hauls and his comics are just very cool. So those are just guys I wanted to throw out there, and I know there's many more mentions I can bring up, but those are the ones that come to mind. And I've been talking now for and getting into 5 minutes. So with that, hey, I still will come up with a vid. I gotta come up with a vid as far as maybe I'll throw out some, you know, real mentions with, I'll throw out some, no, I shouldn't say real mentions, but I'll throw out some mentions of folks, you know, do some shout outs or whatnot. And I've been, you know, and eventually maybe I'll do a vid with some of these books. And these were the books, I just got this box this morning, which I was pretty stoked. I put a rush on these books. These were the books from Portland, which was back in February. These are books I just got back. You know, this one I cracked it open. It was originally a 3.5, so the grade's not a surprise to me, but I cracked it open to get Denny O'Neil on there. See if I can bring that in there. I got Denny O'Neil, and right down at the bottom is good old Neil Adams. You know, I had him from way back in 2014, then I just got Denny O'Neil right up over there. So, yeah, just a great book, great autographs. So I put a rush on these. I paid an extra $10 per book or whatnot to get these back. I didn't feel like waiting 3 to 4 months. So yeah, I mean, these came back April Fool's Day. What do you know? So pretty stoked about that. And like I said, that's a really sweet book. And you know, I've been in the past, you know, I've had requests to make videos based on my CGC collection, whether it be my signature series or just my regular CGC books. So yeah, that's kind of in the works, and that's just a big thing. And I know it's been over, it's probably getting close to a year of that or something. Of, you know, I've had his requests before in the past about making these books. So if you see the 2, and I didn't really cover it up that well, then you know that can't be an 8. That's a 9. But really stoked with this book too. Daredevil 181. You know, the death of Elektra. After it came back a 9.2, I guess I was kind of surprised. You know, you start to think about, oh, okay, well, if it's a 9.2, you know, why couldn't it have been like a 9.4, 9.6? But that's just, I do see some spine ticks in it and some other issues, but I'm actually really stoked because, to be honest, I wasn't sure. I thought, you know, 8.0. I was thinking 8.5 or something. I didn't really study this. I just wanted to get this book off to get it signed by Denny O'Neil and then get it submitted. So really stoked about that. And these are I'm really digging these books. You know, with Daredevil on Netflix and everything, so. Oh. And I'm going old school with my iPhone here, so that's why it's going to have this weird deal. But, yeah, it's just a busy time for, I'm sure, all of us, and, you know, tax season. I'm running around doing stuff, trying to do some other things, and, you know, had 2 conventions back to back, but normally I'd get like a month in between, so pretty busy with those. And then, you know, really stoked to see my brother up making vids. And I don't know which book. I don't want to cover up any books. Really stoked to see my brother making vids and happy about that and interacting. So I'm really stoked for him. And yeah, you know, I just had a snow trip recently with my buddy and his daughter. It was a blast. First time in the snow in 5+ years. So it was good times. Other than that, hey, I just want to say thanks to everyone, and thanks for tuning in and checking out my vid. I know I got to get hustling. I got to get to work. I'm 8 minutes in, just blabbering on about just comics and stuff. And again, thanks to everyone. And hey, y'all have a great weekend. And you know, I'll this weekend I'll go check out Batman and Superman. I've heard, you know, there's mixed reviews about it.